centered. Good morning, good morning. I am about to get ready to go to the gym. I've got my outfit on. I need to get my breakfast in, my matcha made, and then I need to pack my bags because today I'm working out with my friends Mayu and Ray. So Mayu is my really good friend, Ray is her boyfriend, and I've been working out with them a lot recently. And I know this video is a little different compared to my usual content because although I've always posted fitness content and shared like health and wellness stuff, I've never focused on like gym content and like pre and post workout meals. But I wanted to share this video because I've recently noticed a lot of changes nutrition wise and seeing the impact and changes that it's had on my body. I've been vegan for a really long time at this point, and as a food blogger, food is constantly around me, but it's been interesting. The last couple of months, or I guess I should say the last 6 to 8 months, have been pretty rough as far as food goes because I wrapped up a cookbook and that definitely changed my relationship with food during that time. Definitely a different experience to be overwhelmed by food and be constantly thinking about food, tasting food, trying food, to the point where it almost ruined the excitement of food for me for a little bit. Then after I got over that, I got extremely stressed, and something that I've noticed as I've gotten older, and I know I've talked about this in another video, is that my appetite has become so severely affected by my emotions. And more specifically, when I get anxious or stressed, I lose my appetite. And I feel like when I was younger, it was the other way around, but now it really can be a struggle to eat. And I got stuck in this vicious cycle of working out to help cope with the anxiety and stress and like de-stress a little bit for the endorphins. Like I always felt better after I worked out, but I would struggle to eat enough or eat the right things, and it was kind of just burning me out. I'm sharing all of this because one thing that I really love about working out with Mayu and Ray is that we'll always kind of hang out afterwards too and get food, and they've been very aware of like the struggle that I just shared with you guys, and so they'll always try and make sure that I'm eating something after the gym, and that has helped me so much because I think incorporating a social element with food and making it something more fun and something that you look forward to is really helpful. I feel like I could talk about that forever, but if you guys are interested in more about like relationship with food and how I'm kind of dealing with that whole thing going on, I can make a separate video. But today I really want to focus on the pre and post workout meal. So it's not going to be a full what I eat in a day, but when I do work out, and especially when I'm doing resistance training or heavy weightlifting, I feel like it's really important to fuel before and after. And as a vegan, I will tell you, getting protein is not difficult, but it does require a little bit more thought, and you have to be mindful about it. And as a vegan, I've noticed that when I'm not being mindful and I'm just eating kind of whatever and continuing to work out the way that I usually do, I really feel it. My recovery time is super slow. Sometimes it's double. I'll be extra sore, and I don't really notice any improvements in my strength. I actually feel a little bit weaker, like I'm just spending the bulk of my time recovering. So protein is important, and an easy way to be mindful of that is to at least prioritize your post-workout meal, or at every meal to kind of just like think about having one protein element on the plate. First things first, we gotta make this matcha latte. I'm gonna throw this disclaimer out right now, by the way. This video is not nutrition advice. This is not a diet plan, not a prescription. What I'm eating is what I'm eating and what works for me. And reminder, please do not take anything I am saying or doing or sharing as medical advice. I know this video isn't about matcha and new things that I've picked up recently, but this bowl, so freaking cute. It makes me so excited to make matcha every morning. I'm also gonna take my vitamins. If you haven't yet today, this is your sign. And I think today we're gonna make a coconut water matcha because I've really been loving that. And now that the weather is finally warm enough, it's really refreshing. If you haven't tried it already, the recipe for this is on my Instagram, but it's very simple, so I'm gonna show you. You want a glass of ice. I like a lot of ice. I'm gonna be using this Whole Foods coconut water. It's a 365 brand. It's just as good as Harmless Harvest, which is my personal favorite. If you can find pink coconut water, it's a little bit extra sweet naturally. It's very fresh and it has like a nice natural sweetness to it and much more flavor. Not all coconut waters are equal. So basically you wanna prepare your matcha as usual. I'm sifting and then I'm gonna whisk. And then guys, the Matcha Kari brand sent this to me. And oh my God, I love it because it's temp controlled, but also it has a really nice slow pour. So you can control exactly how much water you're adding. If you guys need any tips on making matcha, by the way, or you wanna learn about it or get into it, I'll have my guide. It's free, linked in the description box, so you can download that. But I'm just gonna whisk until it's nice and frothy. And then here we go. This is the best part. Look how pretty that is and so satisfying with the separation. The key is to add a lot of ice if you want that separation. Okay. Now I need to rush to make something pre-workout. I usually have something very light. Honestly, eating before a workout is sometimes a struggle for me because I tend to start eating after my morning workout usually, but I notice that especially when you're strength training and you're lifting heavy, having something in you makes it so much easier. Like I have a much better workout, even if it's just the tiniest thing. And I've also talked about this in my other video about hormones, but it does me wonders to have something in my body while I'm working out so I'm not overdoing it and like stressing my body out. Ideally, I like to go for something with carbs in it, just to give me a little bit of like fuel, and protein and fats are also great to have too. But truthfully, I'm happy with whatever I can get in with me. Something's better than nothing. Okay, kind of lame, but I'm in a rush, so I'm just gonna eat this protein bagel. This is much more enjoyable to me than like a protein bar. This is actually like a low carb bagel, which I kind of wish it had more carbs and still the same amount of protein. The selling point is that it has 26 grams of protein in it. Kind of almost wish this was just like a regular bagel because like I said, I really like to have carbs before I work out, but I can make a different video about gluten and like how I've been eating recently because I've been able to manage it with digestive enzymes. It's not something that I'd like recommend. For me, it's been working out, and because lately I've been traveling so much, it just helps to increase my options when I'm traveling. When somebody goes out of their way to make options available for me, I like to make it easy and just be like, listen, I'll do the gluten, you know? So that's just, anyway, that's where I'm at right now. A little update, I found the end of the bread loaf. I call it a bread butt. I don't know if anybody else does, but I found this regular bread butt. So I'm gonna eat this in addition to half of this protein bagel. So we'll get the carbs and the protein, even though I feel like I'm just eating like bread on bread. But hey, like I said, something's always better than nothing. And I'm just keeping it real with you guys. Usually I don't even think about it this hard. Like I just try to get in whatever I can. We're doing some peanut butter on this one. Ray is here to grab me, so we're gonna take this to go, and this to go, and I'll see you at the gym. I just ate this so fast. What are we training today, Ray?
We're gonna do full body.
Okay.
So,
cardio?
Cardio. Get that glisten, get that glisten. Second set, I want you to do this weight again, but for free. This time, I want you to do it confidently.
Okay.
How much is this? This is 155.
That's no lightweight, okay?
Oh.
That's not lightweight. Oh, okay. Oh, my. That was it.
Fuck, I'm tired.
We're tired. We kicked butt today, and these two PR'd. Good job, good job. Way to get the gains.
Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to her channel here.
So it's been some time. We're now gonna get kind of a late lunch since we sort of worked out late in the morning. We're gonna go to Sticky Rice, which is a Thai place. And even though I mentioned that like your meal should be pretty protein heavy, we were also talking about this in the car, that it doesn't have to be like a typical bodybuilder meal that you see where it's pure protein and like, yeah, low carb or anything like that. I just really don't fuck with low carb personally. So I'm gonna show you a meal that we're getting, and as a vegan and someone who eats intuitively, I don't track anything. I feel like the easiest way for me to think about it is just like focus on there being a protein, but like not worrying too much about the rest. So we're gonna get some pad thai at Sticky Rice. It's over there somewhere. It's a Thai restaurant I really like with vegan options. And then I'll just get the tofu pad thai. Okay, so I need to go to the wedding, so we're gonna end the video here, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think the moral of this video is just that eating food is really important and fueling your body is really important, whether you're vegan or not. But if you are vegan, please be mindful. Protein is important. It's not impossible to get enough protein in, but it does require some thought.
She has to go. She has to go.
If you like this video, let me know. I can do another one because, like I said, I've been working out with Mayu and Ray a lot, and they've been so great about making sure that I eat enough. So that's been super, super, super helpful for me. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in another soon. Bye!